Previously on European LCS.
There's the shutdown! That's truly the big kill! The Rock are looking for you!
We started to win again, come back to our old shape.
Taking one down, taking two down. This is the Copenhagen Wolves surely taking victory.
We finally secured a tight 7th spot, which to us it means everything.
A triple kill is there for Gert, and they're going to finish the lap on McGreerson.
Millennium just tore through Alliance.
We just have to find the way we used to play and everything will be fine.
And that will be the double kill for Cyanide. And again, Fnatic reading them like a book.
Yes, Fnatic is back.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Week 9 of the European League of Legends Championship Series, coming to you live from our studios in Cologne, Germany. I'm Joe Miller, joined by Martin Deficio Lunga, and we're only 3 weeks away from the end of the summer split.
And as the fight for playoff slots starts to really heat up, every single win becomes extremely important. And as the teams jockey for a shot here at the 2014 World Championship.
Indeed. So let's take a look at the current standings then. After Alliance went 0 for 2 again last week, the battle at the top of the table is intensifying, and they're only 1 win ahead of Fnatic, who themselves are just 2 wins ahead of SK Gaming and the Super Hot Crew.
Rocket and Millennium are also within touching distance of the top teams, and a couple more wins could put them into the top 3 spots. Meanwhile, the bottom of the table is a 2-horse race with the Copenhagen Wolves overtaking Gambit. Both teams still have a chance of making playoffs.
Yeah, and we have 4 matches coming your way today. Of course, starting with the Super Hot Crew taking on Rocket and Gambit Gaming versus Alliance.
And then Fnatic will take on the Copenhagen Wolves, and SK Gaming will face Millennium. And action will continue after today's LCS matches with the European Challenger Series, as Forever Sindssyk takes on SK Gaming Prime. Love the name, by the way. And stay tuned immediately afterwards for a special presentation where the North American casters square off against the brand new and lethal Doombot Doom. We already beat them.
We already beat the first level.
First level.
First level. We were actually late for our meeting because we didn't finish it in time, sadly enough. And of course, with the players closing in, guys, here are 5 players that we're going to be keeping a close eye on this week.
So our very first player will be Taps. He used to carry Alliance in the late game team fights, but he's been playing over-aggressive in the last 2 weeks. He had 19 total deaths in 16 games, but in the last 4, he died 15 times. There's a lot of deaths here from Taps. He really needs to clear his mind and then once again become the carry Alliance need.
And Broken Shard will be making a return to Europe to play for the Copenhagen Wolves in the jungle role. Now, for me, this was a pretty surprising move, as I thought Airwax had done pretty well, to be honest, for the Wolves. Broken Shard, however, will need to be on top of his game if he's going to help the team in that relegation battle.
And then we have Svenskan. Things have gone downhill for the normally fantastic jungler. He would carry the early game for SK Gaming in the last split, but here in summer, we haven't seen the same aggression or impact from Svenskan. There's still a few weeks before playoffs, so he has time, and I hope he finds his form again and can carry SK Gaming's early game.
And I'm going to keep it in the jungle because Diamond will be returning to the starting lineup of Gambit this week. His brief absence as Lulex was brought in last week didn't last long, and we'll see if the break has given Diamond that kick he needs to get back to his previous level of form.
And our last player to watch is going to be Yellowstar. It's very hard to decide between Aframu or Yellowstar in terms of best support in the West, but if you look at babysitting your carries with kills, then Yellowstar is currently ahead. He leads both EU and NALCS in assists, but the question is for me, can he really keep up this fantastic performance the last few weeks here in Europe?
Well, form says so. Fnatic on an incredible run right now. And guys, if you'd like to find out more about the players and teams, point your browser to lolesports.com, where you can find stats, recaps, feature articles, videos, and much more.
And while you're there, visit the schedule link so you can vote on today's matches and let us know who you think will win. And you can find out how to get a seat to join us here in the studio, but your chances are quickly vanishing as the summer split will soon come to a close. So just click on tickets at the top of the page for all of the details.
And get your tweets ready, because today we'd like you to tell us which European LCS Pro do you think has been the most innovative this split and why?
So we've seen a lot of different picks, different builds. I really like Sassus and his Gragas build last week, where he started building 4 items at once and then just slowly completed them, and he actually ended up winning the game for Rocket on the Gragas. So he could be one of them, also the Mordekaiser, all the picks from Overpower in the past here. But we want to hear what you have to say, guys, so be sure to send your answers to us at LOL Esports, along with the hashtag LCS, and we'll check out your responses and highlight some favorites later in the show.
Well, right now it's